Hello, everyone, and welcome to another episode of Paranormal News. Tonight's article comes from iHeart.com, and the title is NBC Nightly News Catches UFO on Camera During Story About Navajo Indians. It was written by Dave Basner, August 7th, 2020. The Southwest is a hotbed for UFO activity. It's where Roswell is, as well as the site of the infamous Area 51, where the government is rumored to house extraterrestrial crafts. There have been plenty of sightings in Arizona, New Mexico, and Nevada, and this week, one was caught on camera. But not just any camera, a camera belonging to NBC Nightly News. Reporter Cynthia McFadden was taking a close look at the water crisis that Arizona's Navajo Nation is currently facing during the pandemic. And as cameras rolled on Native Americans playing instruments and singing, an unidentified disc-shaped object can be seen high above them, bursting through clouds and flying across the sky. And here is the video. We're going to watch this after we finish this article. While it could be a plane, the way it rips through the cloud makes it seem like it might be something else. You can watch it happen in the actual NBC News story below at the 2:46 mark. And this is the story, but I'm not going to watch the entire story. If you doubt that it could be some kind of otherworldly craft, remember that last month the government essentially announced that UFOs exist, and that there is even a Navy task force designated to investigating them. In fact, after a former member of that task force revealed to Congress that they found off-world vehicles not made on this Earth, the Senate has asked for more information, which means those classified reports might very well soon become public. And that appears to be the end of the article. So let's check out this video here, see if it'll play. Sometimes these things work, sometimes they don't. Let me see if I can make it full screen for you too. Alright, so there we had it. That was the supposed UFO that was on the NBC Nightly News broadcast. Now, I don't know for sure whether that was a UFO or not. It was rather blurry and it was really far away. There's no doubt that something flew across the sky there. Didn't exactly look like a plane. It looked like an oval shape. So it could have been a UFO. But let me know down in the comments what you guys think. Do you think that that was a UFO that flew across that they captured? Or do you think that it was just a regular plane? Or do you think that the video has been altered somehow? They said you can see it in the actual NBC broadcast on this video here, but this one is a lot longer, I think. It's only 3 minutes. Let's take a look at this one too.
To live here in Navajo Nation, most must learn to make do. And tonight, in the age of coronavirus, it's even harder. How long does it take to go down the road?
If it's a muddy road, it takes about 2 hours.
So you're really isolated.
Yes, we are. Then this one.
Catherine Pamela's family has been on this land for generations. She says they got electricity about a decade ago. It works sometimes. But most alarming, they live here with no running water.
I think we're abandoned pretty much.
At least 30% of the homes on the reservation have no running water in America in 2020 during a pandemic.
I think a lot of times natives get overlooked.
Emma Robbins grew up here and returned, determined to change that.
My family didn't have running water. And seeing the differences when somebody has running water inside of their house and when they don't, it's huge.
She runs the Navajo Water Project. 300 new water systems installed in homes so far. Vital because wells so often go dry or are contaminated. One contaminant, uranium from previous federal government mining.
People who do go to water sources and collect it where there's uranium, they're getting sick. And that's something that I don't ever want to happen for anybody.
This is a local pump, open only a few hours a week. But sometimes
The water turns yellow or red. It's not safe for anybody.
So Navajo Nation President Jonathan Nez hopes to use some of the $714 million the federal government sent for pandemic relief to provide water, electricity, broadband, and housing.
If we can get running water to our citizens, it will help push COVID-19 off our nation and any future virus.
But that's complicated, in part because projects here are so overregulated, he says.
Did you know it takes $2 to $3 million to pave 1 mile of road here? And it's because we can't even use the material on our land, our rock, our soil.
Now, Nez is pleading to scrap regulations like that. Tonight, the White House tells us they're working on it. Do you think the U.S. federal government has the best interest of indigenous people at heart?
Well, the record now shows no, but I am hopeful, of course.
The hope this crisis may bring lasting change to a people known for their resilience. Cynthia McFadden, NBC News from Navajo Nation.
Hey, NBC News fans, thanks for checking out our YouTube channel. Subscribe, clicking on that button down here, and click on any of the videos over here to watch the latest interviews, show highlights, and digital exclusives. Thanks for watching.
All right, so that is the actual broadcast. And as you saw there at the end, you could see it flying across the sky. So the question is, what was it? It was moving very quickly in the actual broadcast because they didn't slow it down or anything. It's just how it was. And to me, that looks like it couldn't have been a plane because that was way too fast to be a plane. So we might have actually captured a UFO on camera here on this broadcast. That's really, really cool. Let me know down in the comments what you guys think. But also, I want to talk about the Navajo Nation here. Why the hell do they not have running water? What is going on with that? They don't have running water. They don't have electricity in the houses, some of them. That can't stand. That absolutely can't stand. We got to do something about that. That's absolutely ridiculous. I mean, we did enough to those people, and they don't even have running water. That ain't right. So I'm going to look into that and try to figure out what's going on with that and see if I can't talk to somebody about something. That's crazy. They said that the White House is looking into it, so hopefully something will get done there. That just blows my mind that they don't even have running water or anything. I'm going to see if there's some kind of fund that I can donate to or something. If I find something like that, I'll let you guys know in case you want to help. But that's just kind of nuts to me that in 2020 there's a whole community that doesn't even have running water or electricity or any of that kind of stuff. And all the red tape, it costs $3 million just to pave a road. They can't even use their own rock or soil. What the hell is going on with all that? See, that's what happens when you get all this crazy ass environmental EPA crap going on. It just makes stupid ass rules. I know the farmers, it was called like the Bodies of Water Act or something like that. And farmers were really pissed off about it because some puddles were being labeled and considered natural bodies of water, and they couldn't use them, and they would have to pay fines and all kinds of, it was nuts. So I don't know what the whole deal is with this yet. I haven't looked into it at all. This is the first I've seen of it. So I'm definitely going to check into this and find out what's going on, and I'll let you know either on another video or maybe on an episode of Steering. I'll do a show on it or something like that. But if there's any way that we can help these people get water and electricity and stuff, I mean, that's pretty damn important. They said that the government already sent them like $17 million for pandemic relief. So hopefully they can use some of that money to get that going. But I want to find out what's going on with that, because that doesn't sit right with me. I have native blood in me. I don't have Navajo. I have some Cherokee and some Blackfoot, but very little. I'm mostly Viking and Scottish. And German. That's my makeup. But I do have a little bit of native blood as well. But I just don't like seeing that. I mean, I don't know. It just doesn't sit right with me. So thank you guys for watching. I hope you enjoyed this video. I'm doing something a little bit different. Thought I'd put my face on there because some people have said they'd like to see that. So here it is. Let me know what you think. Do you like it better with the camera so that you can see me, or do you like it better when I'm not on the screen so you can see the whole article? There's a trade-off there. If I'm on the screen, there's parts of the page you're not going to be able to see. And I don't think I'm that important to look at, so it's up to y'all. Whatever y'all want, I'll do. So anyway, thank you for watching. Thank you for all the support. If you enjoyed the video, hit the like button, subscribe, all that kind of stuff, and I'll see you on the next episode. Until I speak to you again, love many, trust few, and do harm to none. God loves you, and so do I. Bye-bye.